Everything, from the desks and windows in the offices to the roof and posters in the hallway, was blown away. Even the security cameras nearly fell off their mounts. Though it only lasted 35 to 45 seconds, the tornado's power was not to be underestimated. About 75% of the infrastructure was too severely impacted to be restored to its original state. Thankfully, the incident happened on a Saturday evening, when all the teachers and students had already made it home safely. A giant sand tornado unexpectedly visited a remote area with incredible power.
That is absolute, dude. Jesus Christ!
If you encounter one, don't risk taking a selfie like this guy.
Absolutely go!
That is so close.
When you can see trash like that flying around, yeah, it's really cool.
Wow. You ever seen anything like this?
No.
Me neither.
Maybe one time when I was a child at the lake. That's about it.
Yeah, I think I had El Dorado when I was a kid too.
I got stuck out on the
Small
lake.
one. Holy cow.
Nature can unleash its unpredictable fury when we least expect it. The sudden tornado in Scotts Valley, California on December 14th is a prime example. It lasted under 2 minutes, but its power was no joke.
Oh my God! Ah, look at the tornado! Holy Dave! I thought you were saying, Connie, you look awesome.
On September 28, 2024, a giant waterspout emerged over Victoria Harbor in Hong Kong. Towering hundreds of meters high, this stunning natural event lasted only 2 minutes, leaving behind a breathtaking and unforgettable sight. Suddenly, a peaceful afternoon at Garner Industries parking lot in Lincoln, out of nowhere, turned into a one-in-a-billion experience. A car's dash cam unexpectedly captured footage of a massive tornado. The tornado didn't just bring horrific wind, it also unleashed hail, creating an extreme and dangerous spectacle. Thankfully, more than 70 workers inside the plant were all safe. However, their cars got damaged to varying degrees, with some getting tossed at least 75 to 100 feet away. This tornado isn't just powerful, it's got a shape that'll make you stare in awe. Who would have thought that a rare natural phenomenon would show up right at your doorstep on an ordinary day? And, believe it or not, that incredible event unfolded right outside the home of TikTok user Varvaroska. Incredible! A seemingly harmless tornado had enough force to lift a car. The spectacle was captured in the parking lot of Loris High School. Fortunately, all students were in class at that time, so no one got hurt. Dark clouds swirled, forming a funnel before the tornado moved towards Cefalu Beach. As it touched down, the tornado sucked up sand, creating a fierce dust storm. Though it only lasted a few seconds, it caused quite a stir before weakening. Thankfully, there was no major damage. The tornado then moved inland, a common phenomenon for waterspouts originating from the sea. A rare four-winged waterspout left tourists awestruck on a remote island in Thailand. Though it left no lasting damage, this waterspout will surely be an unforgettable memory for those who witnessed it.
Please tell me they're not just in a house here.
Freddie, a storm chaser, earned admiration not only for capturing breathtaking footage of the massive tornado hitting Hawley, Texas, but also for bravery rescuing a family of 4 trapped in the storm.
Get in! Get in the car! Get in the car!
In Freddie's dramatic live video, you can clearly hear him shouting out at the family, "Hurry up, get inside." After the life-or-death moment, the rescued family shared with the press, "We were lucky that Freddie arrived at the right time." According to the U.S. National Weather Service, the tornado that formed after Tropical Storm Elsa generated winds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Its path of destruction included the Pine Brook Apartments, the nearby city park, and several businesses along Phillips Highway.
A tornado struck Isla Cristina and Ayamonte in the province of Huelva, Spain on February 11, 2025. The storm downed power lines, uprooted trees, and damaged several rooftops in Villa Antonia, Ayamonte. Fallen trees blocked the N431, causing major traffic disruptions. Local authorities rushed to deal with the aftermath. No casualties have been reported so far. A powerful tornado swept through Ray, Colorado, with a diameter of nearly 1 kilometer. May 8, 2016, became an unforgettable day for locals as the tornado hit hard, damaging 4 buildings and 40 power poles. Despite harsh conditions, storm chasers approached the tornado's core with well-prepared gear to capture footage. The high-quality footage they captured later went viral and was praised as one of the rarest visual records of this phenomenon. Experts warned the storm wasn't over. The unstable weather system continued to threaten Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, increasing the risk of tornadoes and hail in the coming days. On the afternoon of May 30th, 2023, a dust devil swept across the fields of Hokkaido, Japan, especially in the northern Tokachi area. This phenomenon occurs when the ground is heated by the sun, causing hot air to rise rapidly and lift dust and debris into the air. The whirlwind caused significant damage to farmers' crops, raising concerns about its impact on the region's agricultural output.
Sometimes nature acts like a stubborn, fiery kid. It can strike with unpredictable temper when we least anticipate it. The tornado hitting Leesville Lake, USA, without a warning is a vivid illustration. It only lasted a mere 20 seconds, but its sheer force was nothing to take lightly. It flung boats around and smashed them to pieces like flimsy toys. Here's the thrilling outcome of that game. Luckily, no one was harmed as the whirlwind swept through. Yet those doomed boats were swallowed by a fate far more brutal. In March 2020, a dust storm swept across the land near Kampot, Cambodia. Unlike large tornadoes, dust storms do not have a direct connection to convective clouds. Its formation occurs when the atmosphere near the ground is excessively hot. As thermal air bubbles rise from the ground, they can trigger a mild vortex already present in the air. Although often considered a minor phenomenon, in extreme cases, the wind speed of a dust storm can reach intensities comparable to a hurricane. Forget the breathtaking goals and flawless dribbles. It was Mother Nature who stole the spotlight and became the true star of the Copa Peru final. Out of nowhere, a dust whirlwind appeared, lifting dirt into the air and sweeping across the field, interrupting the match. This phenomenon, known as dust devil, commonly occurs in regions with hot, dry climates. It forms when the heated ground creates an upward current of warm air, which then meets the cooler air above. This temperature difference creates a powerful spiral of air, swirling dust and other small objects inside. The Copa Peru final that day wasn't just a showdown on the field, it was a moment when nature claimed its power. What would a close-up view of a tornado be like? Check out the images captured by a courageous man during this encounter with a tornado while on his way to Kit Carson, Colorado. A huge fire tornado formed on the Bromo mountain area of Java, Indonesia, where the large forest fire had been raging for 5 days. The flame was the result of the use of a flare during a wedding photo shoot. While filming, residents discovered that the tornado was getting closer and closer. Meanwhile, on the ground floor, water had begun to flood into the house.
I don't know what else to do from it damaging.
You're so kidding.
They tried to seal off the gaps and waited for the water to recede.
Like 4 feet down.
Even in the heart of the mainland, water can gain immense power, fueled by cumulus clouds. Mother Nature controls every corner of this planet. I'm sure this is an example of what not to do when encountering a tornado. Buddy, you better stay in the car. A tornado swept away a concrete pillar, leaving residents and drivers stunned. Located in central England, Derbyshire has been a place where people have been settling since the Stone Age. Here, the stories of nature and humanity have woven a rich tapestry through the ages. Among these was an incident from August 2018 that cast a dark shadow over this land's history. Here's where Ravensbourne Plastics Limited is headquartered, a detail that might seem trivial but becomes a crucial twist in the story. Stay tuned, and you'll find out what I'm getting at. The fire struck me like a fierce lightning bolt slashing through the darkness of the night. When the firefighters arrived, they were met with a beyond expectation nightmarish sight. The fire blazed at 1,090 degrees Celsius, requiring 10 fire trucks and help from neighboring departments to control. While we know plastic is fire-prone, the scale of the damage was still beyond itself. The plastic factory now lay in ruins as a pile of smoldering ash. As the investigation unfolded, a chilling truth emerged. The fire wasn't an accident, but the result of deliberate sabotage. However, the Derbyshire police were forced to close the investigation as all leads turned into a dead end. Guangzhou, the vibrant epicenter of Guangdong Province in southern China. This city is known as a thriving economic hub and home to over 15 million people. In recent years, the city witnessed a massive influx of immigrants from around the globe. The city has thus been dubbed the capital of the Third World. In the late days of April, an uninvited guest visited, disrupting the lively rhythm of this bustling megacity. The whirlwind unleashed massive fireballs erupting from power cables, spreading terror throughout the city. This catastrophic event lasted only 4 minutes, but had a disastrous impact within a 1-kilometer radius. The disaster wreaked havoc, damaging 141 industrial buildings, but thankfully the residential homes remained untouched. Is this Guangzhou, or a scene straight out of a Hollywood disaster movie? A resident shared his thoughts on social media. Jacksboro, a community of about 4,000 people in Texas, located roughly 60 miles northwest of Fort Worth. A school was forced to close when an EF3 tornado hit during the storm on March 21st. The area most heavily impacted by the tornado at the school was the gymnasium. This was the strongest tornado in this outbreak across the state. The principal swiftly let 300 students who could drive leave right after 3 p.m. She then realized the storm grew more intense. Riders and all staff stayed in the storm shelter as the storm passed, with no reports of injuries. But the tornado didn't stop there. After Texas, it moved on to New Orleans, with maximum winds reaching 160 miles per hour.
Sai na contrária e o pau tá torando no fogo ali, olha pra vocês verem. Olha o tamanho, mano. Terrifying and beautiful, all at the same time.
While fair weather waterspouts are typically smaller and less powerful than tornadic waterspouts, they can still pose significant danger. 2024 is a memorable year for Indonesia, with consecutive extreme weather events.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah motor aing. Ya Allah motor. Ya Allah.
Sieun hanap we. Turun hanap sieun Pak.
What you're seeing are two...
This tornado was too small to turn students' dreams of a school closure into reality. But at this level, the school or anything else could be wiped out.
Yo!
Dude.
Dude, that's a fucking tornado right there, dude. Yes, it is.
People were shocked when the storm hit unexpectedly.
Back up.
Getting indoors is what needs to be done right now. If tornadoes are terrifying, what do you think about fire tornadoes? Fire tornadoes have the ability to rapidly spread wildfires, making forest fire control more challenging than ever. A powerful dust devil blew away an inflatable bouncy in China. This serves as a wake-up call on the importance of ensuring safety around children's play areas. Clarksville, Tennessee is a major city in Montgomery County, home to approximately 166,000 people, making it the fifth largest city in the state. On December 8, 2023, a large storm system moved through Montgomery County.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
It spawned an EF3 tornado that tore through Clarksville, with peak winds reaching 150 miles per hour. A man inadvertently captured its motion. The Clarksville Police Department confirmed at least 3 fatalities, and the tornado destroyed many infrastructure and took away valuable properties from people. A devastating tropical cyclone struck eastern India in the fall of 2018, causing extensive damage. Around 300,000 people were evacuated as the cyclone moved across the Bay of Bengal, hitting Andhra Pradesh with winds of 78 miles per hour. The storm surge flooded coastal villages in the small town of Odisha. Residents witnessed the Buddha River rise, carrying dangerous debris that piled up under the bridge. They knew that when Mother Nature started to act, she would push aside anything in her path. Those preparing to cross the bridge were stopped just in time. They were fortunate because if they had attempted to cross, the consequences would have been severe. Such scenes were common during storms in Odisha. This cyclone brought about 18 inches of rain within 24 hours, leading to floods, strong winds, and landslides, causing an estimated $920 million in damage.
Вазу побежали, закрывай. Забьется, ничего, это просто дождь. Это просто дождь. Все, дверь сейчас закроем.
Tornadoes are a striking but unpredictable weather phenomenon common in the central and southern United States. In April 2024, a tornado tore through Nebraska, flipping a semi-truck on the highway in its wake. Witnesses quickly pulled over to lend a hand and make sure the driver was okay.
He's okay, he's okay.
Luckily, no one inside the truck was hurt. On December 10th, an EF5 tornado tore through Mayfield, Kentucky, making a bank in the town center one of the targets of nature's wrath.
Alright, let's get closer. Oh, look at the vortices of that. Man, those are Amid the fierce volcano, the sky dazzled with a surreal burst of colors.